Good morning, Stonewall.
Good morning.
How are you doing, ladies?
They're great.
How are you doing?
We are making it on this Wednesday.
Woo, woo, woo. Halfway there.
We are.
We are.
And today is
Wise.
Wednesday.
I can't tell over here if I was the wise, so I'm like,
Hey, I'm just proud of myself for getting it right.
Oh.
You're going to have to go like this.
Yes.
Because us short people of the world can't see what's happening up there.
Oh, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
I'll do this.
More confusing.
There we go. There we go.
Well, on Wise Word Wednesday, I have the wise ladies.
I don't know. I'm
Maybe
Miss
not.
Boswell, your school counselor.
And I'm Miss Lindsay.
And we have our very
Yes.
wise and wonderful friend.
Mr. Sizemore with CIS. And on Wise Word Wednesday, we are coming to you from Support You News. And we have two very wise friends we want to introduce.
Ew.
Today on Wise Word Wednesday, we have Lucas and Callie. Come on in, friends. Say good morning to Stonewall. How are we this morning?
Good.
Excellent. Are you ready to share some words of wisdom with us?
Yes.
Sounds great,
Awesome.
guys. Let's get started.
All right. Good morning, guys. So today we are going to read a story from our book, Once Upon a Time, Storytelling to Teach Character and Prevent Bullying. And today we're going to read a story that I think most of us will be familiar with. It's called The Tortoise and the Hare. Have you guys read that story before?
Yeah.
All right, so let's listen in. Once upon a time, a hare was always boasting about his great speed. He bragged to all of his friends, and he always teased the tortoise because he was so slow. One day, the tortoise got tired of hearing the hare brag about his speed. "You say you are so fast, hare, and I am so slow. Why don't you and I have a race? I bet I can beat you, but if I do, you will have to promise not to brag anymore." The hare fell on the ground laughing with glee. "Race you, tortoise? I'd love to race you. And when I'm done, I'll have even more to brag about." And so the race was planned from one side of the forest to the other, with Owl giving the official start signal and the sparrows setting up the finish line. "On your mark, get set, go," hooted the owl, and the race was off. The hare bounded down the road and was soon far out in front of the tortoise, who lumbered slowly along the road, putting one foot in front of the other. "Why should I be working up a sweat when I could take my time?" thought the hare. "There is no way the tortoise can catch up with me. In fact, I think I'll take a nap." So saying, the hare lay down against the tree and was soon fast asleep. Meanwhile, Tortoise kept lumbering along, one foot in front of the other, along the dusty road. He passed by the sleeping hare and just kept on going. The sun began to go down and Tortoise kept on moving. Finally, the hare woke up. When he looked down the road, he could not see the tortoise, so he began to hop as fast as he could toward the finish line. There in the distance was the finish line, and there was Tortoise about to cross it. He ran as he had never run before, but he could not overtake the tortoise. Tortoise, who kept going, slow and steady, had won the race. Oh my. So, this story kind of gives hope to anybody that thinks they're maybe slower or smaller than someone else, right? And it also reminds us that it doesn't really matter how fast or strong we are, but we have to not give up, right? And keep trying and putting forth that effort, right? Have y'all ever had to deal with that before?
Mm-hmm.
Ever had something that was really difficult that you had to keep working hard, or maybe it didn't come easily to you and you had to put forth a whole lot of effort to learn it or to gain that skill?
What would that be for you, Lucas? Something that you really had to work hard for.
Something that maybe wasn't easy, but that you had to work extra hard to learn how to do?
Maybe getting my vaccine.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I like gearing
that
up
was.
toward that.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I
What
like
about
it.
you, Callie?
I was doing the dishes and I thought it was like really hard until I started doing it a lot and like working really hard to get all of
Yes.
those dishes
Yes.
clean.
The more you practiced it, the more you learned
Yeah.
how to do it the right way, the easier it became, right?
Absolutely. Lucas, you bike a lot, don't you? Has
Ooh,
there ever
yeah.
been like a trail that you just thought, oh my gosh, this is so hard, but then like the next time you rode it, it was a little bit easier?
Yeah.
Absolutely. There are definitely things like that. And I kind of think about this in this time period where we are right now too, like we're approaching the holiday season, about to get out for our winter holiday for a long break mid-year. So it's like we see that finish line and sometimes we kind of lose it because we're so excited about what's coming, right? So we really have to hang in there like
Tracking.
Tortoise did and try to make it to that break, right?
Slow and
Are you
steady
guys
wins the
feeling that
race.
and seeing
Yes.
that at this
For
point?
sure.
Absolutely.
Just a few more weeks to keep working hard, right? So we can make it to that
Absolutely.
finish line.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, guys, thank you so much for being with us on Wise Word Wednesday, and we hope that you all have a great and wise Wednesday. Talk about this in your class. What kinds of things do you have to work hard for? And even where we are in school right now, how are we going to make it to that finish line to get to our mid-year break? We hope you have a great Wednesday, and we will see you soon.
Bye.